Hey guys, what's up? Kella Mackenzie here alongside
Fash.
and we're here with yet again another episode of phashNkella. It's been a while.
It's been a while, man.
For reasons that we can't say on YouTube, for them to be here forever. But
Yeah.
in a nutshell, schedules.
Yeah, it's just been schedule.
Yeah.
Holidays.
Yes.
Traveling, work.
Yeah.
That's just the only reason, That's why we've not been shooting and,
We took a winter break.
Yeah.
Back with the spring and getting into summer.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot more to talk about. There's definitely a lot that has happened since we last did a podcast. And I've had a lot of friends and family question me why I broke up with Hassan.
Is it broke up?
Why did you break up with Hassan? I'm like, so Hassan is my ex now. No, but we're here and we're grateful to everyone who's been encouraging us to actually get back into doing this podcast. And just to let you know, it's only getting started. We're not about to get done with this. We'll take a break here and there because of our work schedules. We are both family guys. And so a lot comes in between these podcasts to even get time today, bro. So it's definitely a pleasure. However, today we are going to be tackling a point that I think is very important for our well-being as Africans. And this is definitely something very important. And it's called African self-hate. We're going to be looking at how it manifests itself, what it has defined us to be, but then also what we probably need to dig into the details on how to get rid of it or how to manage it. And this is definitely a challenge. For example, at work, because have you been in a situation where you've noticed, especially like here in England, or in most European countries where an African man is ideally a minority.
Right.
Have you noticed how a lot of Africans in workspaces compete with each other? And not in a positive competition, but in one whereby someone might report you for some of the minor things that you've done, the little things that you do, compared to other cultures. For example, if you look at how the Chinese or the Asians will take care of themselves, the Indian community and how they'll take care of themselves, or even the Brits and how they actually compete in a more positive way. I feel like there is a point that if you have an African manager or if you go for an interview at a workspace and the manager is African, chances are you might actually not get that job. It's really sad, but I don't know, have you dug into that thought process?
I think I call it a pick-me syndrome. I call it pick-me syndrome. It's urge to prove yourself, to prove ourselves, oh, I'm this, I'm the best, I'm better. Do you understand? And it's a very sad situation. I've had various conversations with people that I went to university with and working in various places, various sectors in the UK. And they're always like, the only people who report each other for a very minor thing, right? Things that they can overlook or either correct you.
Directly.
Things like, oh, don't put this item here, put it here. Things that are very, very simple, they would go report you.
I worked in a specific place where we had to get alcohol tested every time we were entering. Especially in the morning hours. And sometimes with most of these workspaces that you get into, especially those that are dealing with alcoholic brands, they will ask you, and this is, by the way, general with most alcoholic brand related factories or companies. And this particular company, in the middle of the shift, they would come randomly and, alcohol test people. And I remember very well, I worked there for maybe 2-3 months. And in the first month, I never got tested. Like there was this guy who was, I think he's Polish, and he used to come and he would do random things because he would put a sort of like a bag that had different balls. And then you come and pick, different balls. If you picked a color, then you're the one who's going to get tested for that color because you picked the yellow color or something like that. So it was just typically random. But then there was this black girl, this a girl, and I think she was from Zim or something. Man, the girl walked through every single human being, and I was the only African guy. And she came and she tested me, and I was like, "This is very interesting." She tested me, and I was like, "Is she afraid of everyone else?" I kept quiet. I mean, of course, I was clean.
Yeah.
But then I noticed every time she was on the shift, bro, it was me.
Are you for real?
It was always me. And I remember telling one of my brother-in-law, I told my brother-in-law, man, I don't know if this chick has a crush on me. I don't know if she just wants to get my breath. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Or she's just scared.
Yeah.
To
maybe check other guys.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be on the bad side, but she feels like she can handle your bad side.
I opened this up to my family and they were like, oh yeah, welcome to our world. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, this happens in very many spaces. And you know, when I go to think about it, in Africa right now, especially in the down south of Africa, there is a situation that I don't understand. An African country, African roots, probably with one of the greatest symbols of Africa in Nelson Mandela.
The only country that has Africa in it.
Right. One that you would identify as a black paradise, a black people paradise, is infiltrated with a lot of people that live in that country saying, we don't want fellow Africans here. And they have different other races, but they say, we don't want fellow Africans here. They're taking their jobs, they're taking our women, they're taking all the livelihoods in there. It doesn't make sense to me. Please explain to me, Hassan, if you've been in this situation. Why?
The thing is, it's still the same thing. It's the self-hate and the pick-me syndrome again. A situation whereby a set of people, they're so frustrated and they have been so oppressed and they have generational trauma to an extent that they don't even know, they cannot fight their oppressor. So they pick people that they can actually fight, which is their own, right? We cannot fight the people who came from a different continent, was taken over our country, and they're in charge, they're the richest, they're doing very well. They even have a place called Orania. Orania is a place in South Africa that no black South African can go to. No black South African can go to. It's a white-only area.
Yeah.
Right? They don't go there. They don't complain about them. They don't try to chase these people. They don't try to challenge this notion. What they are very good at is fighting their own, asking fellow African migrants or legal migrants or even illegal.
People who have probably been born there.
Yeah. They're asking them to evacuate their hospitals. Vacate the schools. Go away from the community. In fact, leave the country. Right? And this, I had one South African friend, and he told me that, Hassan, South Africans are lazy. Most South African men are very lazy. All they know how to do is wake up in the morning, get drunk, play chess, laugh, and dance amapiano. I'm not the only one that feels this way. I think a lot of people know this about South African men, and they're very abusive to women. They're very abusive to women. There's a page a friend of mine sent to me on Instagram. It's about women who have been killed, who have been murdered by their partners in South Africa. Women are being mutilated by their men, oppressed by their men. And once there's nobody to blame for their own frustration and their own laziness, they just fall back to foreigners.
This is very interesting. I don't know if you're a South African watching this, but I need you to comment and first assure Hassan that he's either wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Or he is right.
I'm not wrong. The thing is, I'm not wrong. Other Africans go to South Africa, do excellently well. They become wealthy, successful businessmen. And they start hating. Why wouldn't I be successful if I wake up in the morning to grind? If I stay in my store or my business, grinding, thinking, calculating, plotting on how my business can be successful on a Sunday, on a Saturday, my shop is open, my business is open, I'm open early in the morning to be successful. And you're downtown smoking something, do you understand? And I become rich and you think I'm your problem. They're saying Africans are taking their jobs, and it sounds very funny because I can hear that from this country too. So it's too much, bro. Anyways, back to the topic. Africans are taking their jobs, but you're not qualified for the job. Are you educated? You're not qualified for the job.
Yeah.
If you're qualified for the job, no one will be looking for foreigners.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I mean, some companies might want to exploit by paying foreigners lesser.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem of the UK. But the case is different. This is not the UK.
Yeah, but also even if it comes to like the UK, when you think about it, it's because maybe the typical citizen wouldn't want to do a basic work kind of job because of the demands that it comes with for you to get like minimum pay, minimum wage and stuff like that. But then I wonder, like, and as we close this conversation, how are we then going to fight this? Because when you look at the details around it, it revolves around the whole self-hate scenario. And I've noticed that it's not necessarily an African self-hate, but it's a human self-hate. And it manifests itself in different races. That you find that even when it comes to Asia, you might find that Chinese and Japanese will have an issue with themselves. Even in my country, Uganda, you'll be very surprised that a lot of people look at a different tribe as the oppressors, either because the person that is in government is from that particular tribe. So they'll look at that and they try and oppress that. They'll try and call that person an oppressor instead of taking up, a personal mentality to change self. And I think everyone who has watched the Michael movie right now would identify with Michael Jackson's music. One of the greatest songs that he released was Man in the Mirror. And I feel like a lot of us who want to change the narrative of the world, especially from our continent, beloved Mother Africa, I think it needs to start with you, and this needs to start from basic families and how we actually relate with each other. We have families that do not want to see the big brother do well. We have families that don't want to see the sister get married, or we don't want to see the other child's family get into a better school. And you don't see a lot of this in very many other cultures, to be honest with you. I know very many, I have a lot of Indian friends that I have worked with and not lived with, but I've been in the same spaces with them. And these guys will get into a new country, all live in the same apartment, like 15 of them, and they'll start buying building after building after building because they want to help each other, themselves. I don't see a lot of that with African families. I don't see a lot of that with African cultures.
Because I want to be better. I want to be better than you.
It's a horrible idea. It's a horrible mentality.
I don't want you to ever be independent. I want you to always see me as the boss.
African self-hate. It is a human mentality that we have that we don't dig into. And sometimes we end up blaming the colonizer. We end up blaming the oppressor. And yet, in actual sense, a lot of us have it in our families that we don't want to dig deep into it and see how to get rid of it. So today, if you look into yourself, it will be easier for you at work. I'll be honest with you. I laugh every single day that I am at work or in other places and I see that happening. I literally just laugh because the only reaction I can have is laughing.
Decolonize yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Well, that's about it. We'll check you guys up on the next episode and we have a lot more to share. But please, whatever you do, please subscribe to this, like it and share it with a friend because we together can actually fight self-hate. It's very difficult for a lot of people to look at themselves and ask or say to themselves that I am a good person. To some point, it sounds very snobbish. It sounds like you're not the one who's supposed to tell that you're a good person. And so a lot of people say, oh, I'm religious. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Muslim. I'm a devout Christian. In other words, saying I'm a good person, but they use the tone of religion to justify their way of life, relating it to being a straight, righteous person. And I always wonder, people that do not necessarily lean towards religion, how then do they define themselves? Can you actually be a good person without being religious?
Yes, you can actually be a good person without being religious, right? I've met someone who is a very great guy, but he doesn't believe in anything. Do you understand? He's a good guy. He's an amazing guy. Now he believes, I think he's a Muslim now.
Okay.
Right? He's a Muslim now. But prior to him reverting to Islam, he was a great guy. He respects people. He doesn't steal. He follows all of the commandments aside believing in God. Do you understand?
So where does that, because having no belief in God is considered a sin in religion, I would say, because there are people who say they're agnostic, not that they don't believe in God, but they're not sure. So they rather not bother with that. And then there are those who are going to be pure, straight up about the fact that there is no way all this was built by one being. So then where does that come from? Where does the goodness come from with them?
The goodness is from the Creator. Everyone is created with goodness inside of them.
What do you call the Creator in your language?
Allah. In my language, my language is different.
Your your religion.
Yeah.
You speak Arabic.
I speak Arabic. Yeah,
so it's Allah.
It's Allah.
But do you have your tribe?
My tribe, yes.
What do you call the Creator?
Omorihi.
Omorihi.
Yeah, Omorihi.
Okay, so for me, I come from Ankole, and it's called Ruhanga. Ruhanga is Okuhanga, to create, right?
Yeah.
And when I was a child, if I did something wrong, they'll be like, "I'm going to report you to Ruhanga," and I'll be like, "No, please." It was the most scary thing, because I had a lot of fear of disrespecting the Creator.
Yeah.
So then, of course, that's because my mom used to take me to church, and I used to read a lot of these books about hell, about all these different things. So there was a process that took me into that. How does then someone believe in the Creator if they're not religious? I don't know. How is it inborn in us that we know what's right or wrong?
We're created by God, right? And the Creator, who created heaven and earth, everything good, right, would not create you to be a bad person.
Yeah.
We have been given free will by God, right? We choose to do either good or either bad, right? That's our choice. It's not God who is prompting you to do anything. You make your choice.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you can choose to be a good person, and you can either be a bad person, but you cannot be complete without religion.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, and everyone has their own journey to finding God, right?
Yeah.
You can grow up in an atheist home where you don't believe in nothing, right? But you're a good person.
Yeah.
Right? Then you grew up being a very nice guy. Maybe probably you learned good stuff from friends or just environment and from school. And they taught you morals, basic morals. And you have your basic morals, thief, you don't kill, you don't do any of all those illegal stuff. You're just a nice guy. Then you grow up, you start hearing about God, you start finding your journey, you start asking questions like, how did I get here? What's my purpose on earth? Why am I here?
Yeah.
And when you start asking these questions, you start digging deep. You start digging deep, you start finding your journey, you start reading, you start researching, then you find God.
You find God.
Then now, being a good person, now you now have a guidance.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why people are depressed today is the fact that they don't know why they're here. They don't know why they're doing the things that they're doing. They don't know their purpose in life, and they're just heedless. Right? I know that there's a creator because the human being is very complicated not to have a creator. You believe that the phone that I'm recording with right now was created by someone. It was programmed by someone. I don't know who did it.
Yeah.
But I believe it was made by someone. I know this phone didn't just come out from thin air. It was created by someone.
Yeah.
So you believe your eyes that are very complicated. Your eyes that react to stimuli. You have a very great reflex. You have to eat. There's a mechanism that digests the food. It starts from the teeth. The digestion starts from the teeth with a process called mastication. It goes down to your esophagus, go to your small intestine, large intestine. Look at all this complicated process. Then you pass it out because it cannot stay there. Because if it stays there, it's going to be bad for your health, right? You're walking. Bro, it is too complicated not to have a designer.
Yeah.
Then look at how a child is being made from liquid. We're all liquid, bro.
Yeah.
Then we get created.
Yeah.
Different stages, complicated stages. The eyes grows. All of these organs grow inside a human being, and as comes out of a human being. Don't you think this is an amazing, a great designer? It's not the eyes that is blind.
Yeah.
It is the heart that is blind.
The soul is confused.
The soul is confused. You can see, you're seeing the truth, but you cannot comprehend it. You don't understand. You're not believing it.
Yeah.
You're just delusional. You're like, no, it cannot be. We just came out from thin air. Boom.
Yeah.
And there's a man, there's a woman. There's a first man, there's Adam, there's Eve. We're all descendant from two people. People think as a Muslim or as a religious person, you're supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to commit crime. You're not supposed to do any of this thing. And if you do it, it's a big problem. Oh, look at that Muslim guy. He's done this. No. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I can make mistakes. I sin like every other person. I mean, there's selective sin anyways. Everyone's just have their own level of degree of sin that they commit. Right?
True.
So I make mistakes. My religion has asked me not to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But I make mistakes. My religion is perfect. Islam is perfect. I am not perfect.
As a human being, you have to have flaws if you're going to be effective on earth. And I think that's, for me, one of the biggest cause. And I don't want to like kind of dim down this conversation to something so basic, but you know, once you get into a lot of books and you read a lot of heroes that we have lived by, you start realizing that things that were called good back in the day are obviously not good as of now. I mean, from basic stuff, like you look at like a Shaka Zulu story, you know, literally murdering a lot of fellow Africans for him to take over space, but he is, you know, regarded as one of the greatest human beings. There's so many stories that come with it. You know, when you look at, you know, the Islamic book, or you look at the Christian books, or you look at any of these different books, there's so many things that start making it very complicated to understand what ingredients does a person need to be able to consume for them to identify as a good person. And for me, as a Christian, it has been rather complicated because, first of all, in Christianity alone, there's very many different religions that people actually do follow. And whereas I'm friends with like Fasha here, who is actually a devout Muslim, in my opinion, I see you doing a lot of your faith-related activities. And I feel like with or without those things, you'd actually be a good guy at the end of the day. You'd be a straight up guy. You'd be a good friend and stuff like that. And so that's why this question lingers at the back of my mind. Like, do I actually need religion? And I think to a point, definitely yes. But there's also a lot of religious people that I have experienced in life that are horrible.
That's what I just said.
They use the cover of religion.
Bro, I know Muslim people who have horrible personalities.
Yeah.
He prays.
Yeah.
He does all of the five everything.
Yeah.
But his
just nasty.
He's nasty to his mom. Nasty to his neighbors.
Yeah.
Just a horrible human being.
Yeah. Abusive and everything.
He's just doing the opposite of what the religion is asking.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that is who he is as a person.
It's not the
That's
religion.
His choice. It's not the religion.
It's not the religion.
So if I make mistakes, if I sin, I commit sin, it is Hassan. It's not my religion.
Yeah. I think that is where the balance really comes in really good, because then it makes that person that is really irritated about religion to realize that it's not religion, it's actually people.
Be irritated about that person.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people that are not religious, and there's a lot of religious people that are not good people, that are horrible. But the difference is that religion is supposed to be sort of like Google Maps, but not everyone who is Google Maps is a good driver.
Yep.
Right? But it's Google Maps is not the problem. It might be a problem in Africa because it might lead you into a ditch. You know, Google Maps in Africa is a whole different ballgame.
Turn left.
You will turn the other way. You know, so, but I feel like at the end of the day, that's what religion is, this compass that I think everyone that holds it, you are supposed to actually follow the directions of it taking you into something that is helpful to your immediate neighborhood, but also to the betterment of yourself. As long as it nourishes life and makes life better, then that's definitely a good thing. Anything that doesn't do that is wrong. But yeah, there's a lot of my friends, a lot of family members that don't actually believe in religion anymore, because they believe that I don't need to be religious to be a good person. And I agree, but I feel like they make it seem like religion is the bad thing, right? Like they make it seem like having a specific faith-based, lifestyle is something that is hoodwinked or something that is really bad. You know how a lot of Africans will be like, why are you even reading the Bible? That was brought to us by the colonizers, forgetting that the Bible literally originated from Africa in many ways, like, you know what I mean? And there's just a lot of misconceptions that come around that. And I felt like it was really important that I get your point of view. And I think you knocked it on the head, suggesting the fact that a lot of people are good and not religious, and a lot of people are religious and not horrible, not good people. So take this as definitely as a piece of, your own way of doing things. I don't think everyone needs to be religious, honestly. I feel like some people have a long while to get there, because it's supposed to be a personal decision for you to say, I want to actually take this on as a lifestyle. But even if you don't, you don't have a reason for you to say, I don't care about human beings, I'm going to do whatever. You still have to be able to enrich the life that is around you.
So Kella.
Yep.
On this segment, I will be asking you 5 questions.
Okay.
Right, and if you get those 5 questions correctly, I will be buying you, dinner.
All right. I have 5 as well.
Okay.
The bet is the same. Dinner. The only thing is, we can't decide on what, because it could be a £5 meal.
It's not a £5 meal. It's a full course meal.
No fufu, none of that.
And that's exactly what we're getting.
Okay. A goosey on the way.
All right.
Starting with you.
Okay.
You ask the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which country in Africa, right, is known as the City of Gold?
Ooh. Oh, it's it can't be. I might be lying to myself, because I'm not answering this question like now, but I'm just brainstorming. It can't be Congo, even if it has a lot of gold. South Africa is known as the diamond area. So it could be, what is the Gold Coast? That's Ivory Coast.
Is that your final answer?
No, wait. Don't Steve having me. It's known as gold.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is actually very difficult. I'll say Ivory Coast.
And you are wrong.
Which one is it?
Johannesburg.
Really?
Yes, that's the answer.
I thought that is like diamonds and everything.
No.
Yeah. So it's South Africa.
South Africa.
All right.
1-0.
Now, for me, I'm not going to ask you straight questions.
Okay.
I'm going to give you, it's like in riddle format, but it's very lean to how, like, our forefathers and how they would ask you questions, just to sharpen the mind.
Okay.
I am light as a feather, yet the strongest man can't hold me for more than 10 minutes. What am I?
I am light as a feather.
Yet the strongest man can't hold me for more than 10 minutes. First of all, don't start thinking about baby making experiences. I know a lot of people can't hold for 10 minutes.
I am light as a feather.
Yeah.
And the strongest man in the world cannot hold me.
Yeah, for more than 10 minutes.
More than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you've got diarrhea, right? I'm telling you, if you've got diarrhea, you know that the toilet is something you cannot live without.
Even a strong man
cannot hold that.
You know what? That's actually a very good answer, but you are wrong.
I haven't answered yet.
Okay. Give me another one.
Strongest man.
That's a very good answer, actually. I have seen guys who are on a flight and they got the lavatory. The guy comes back and he looks relieved, like.
Strongest man cannot hold me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a very good question.
Answer is in hold, just like you're getting it.
Hold.
Yeah, answer is in hold. And you're going to beat yourself up for this one, yeah, because it's actually very easy.
Do you want to give me a clue?
Like I said, the answer is in hold. And hold, you can put it in future tense, in past tense.
Household?
I promise. For 10 minutes, you can't hold the household.
I promise I'm smart.
All right.
I think just give me the answer.
Breath.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you can. No man can do 10 minutes. Well, there are some people.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one can get that. One. All right.
Okay. What is the smallest country in Africa by land size?
By land.
What is the? I go again. What is the smallest country in Africa by land size?
It has to be Burundi.
Damn.
Yeah.
You are very good, but on this note, you're wrong.
I didn't. That's not my answer. I was just saying it has to be Burundi, but it has.
No. That's an answer. That's an answer. Don't change it. Don't change it.
No, because you know what? Like, do you know any celebrity from Burundi?
I only know someone from Burundi. I know someone from Burundi, but she lived in South Africa.
Yo, like
so we went to school together. Yeah.
I feel like Burundi, you can drive around Burundi quite easily, but I'm trying to imagine, like, oh yeah, could it be? Okay, I already failed the answer, but I'm just gonna give you.
But just one more. Let me give you one more try.
Lesotho?
It's not Lesotho. It's Gambia.
Gambia.
Yes.
Gambia. Is it small?
It is small.
That's interesting.
Small, yeah. It is actually very small.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought of that like that. All right. No legs, yet I travel across borders.
Oh my goodness.
No voice, yet I tell stories of ancestors. What am I? Now, I want you to really look into this and talk about your life, because it could actually have something to do with your life. And don't copy me. No legs, yet I travel across borders. No voice, yet I tell stories of ancestors. What am I?
Oh man, I think
you're not anywhere close.
I cannot defend my country. I cannot represent my country on riddles, man. Because I think it's.
Should I give you the answer?
No.
Yeah.
No. Give me a second. No legs.
Yeah.
Did you give me a clue? You haven't given me a clue. Do you want to give me a clue?
I've said look into your life.
My life?
Yeah.
I have legs, I've got hands.
Bro. No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying your life. No legs, yet I travel across borders. No voice, yet I tell stories of ancestors.
Mobile phone.
You're so confident. You're very confident. You are damn wrong.
It hasn't got legs.
Nah. Which
noise.
Stories does it tell?
Hello?
It's you telling the damn stories. You're wrong. No second chances. It's music.
Music.
Yeah. And I told you, look at your life. No, music doesn't have a voice. Music is music. Music can literally be, music is more of sound, not voice per se. But yeah, not musician, but music. And that's why I say look into your life, because you're a damn musician, bro. Like, come on, get it together. No, by the way, that's the funny thing. Once you've done music, you're always going to be a musician. Let's move on.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Which country has the most official languages in Africa? When I say Africa, I mean that just helps you out.
Official languages in Africa.
Yeah, it's very easy, bro.
No, it's not very easy.
It's very easy, I'm telling you. You know this.
Which country has the most official languages in Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a clue.
It's in Africa.
No, of course it's in Africa, like you say.
It's not too far from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Most official languages in Africa. I'm going to say Tanzania.
Wow, you're good.
Yeah. But I'm
not to get it right.
Which one is it?
It's South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
It's not near me.
Xenophobia.
That's not anywhere close to me. That's very, very far.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
There's one more question.
Okay.
How many, have I got anyone right?
No,
you haven't got anyone right.
No. So far, no lunch, no dinner.
All right. Let's go.
Now, if you don't get this one right, then you are not African.
Okay. So you've gotten you failed the couple that I'm beginning to doubt if you're African.
No. They have nothing to do with Africanism, but this one is really more about you being an African.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Drivers fear me, but I never chased them. I grow bigger the more I am avoided, and I can shake a whole car without moving. What am I? And I'm going to use a Ugandan accent. Drivers fear me, but I never chase them. I grow bigger the more I am avoided, and I can make a whole car shake without moving. What am I?
Drivers avoid me.
Honestly, like drivers avoid me, and yet I chase this. Yet I never chase these people, but they avoid me. The more you avoid me, the bigger I get now. I become a Thanos. God. As an African, this is going to be one of the easiest riddles or the easiest quiz I can ask you.
Drivers avoid me, but I keep chasing them. And
no, I never chase them, but they're like, I am not there. I can't pass there. But I never chase them.
Is it the police?
No,
that's not my answer. Is it the police?
You cannot say that.
Is it the police?
You're cutting out all the options. No. This is not section A.
Are you giving me a second try?
Yeah. As an African, really, this you should get.
I don't know, guys. Can you answer that for me?
Yeah. Should we leave it? No.
No, let's not leave it. Let's just see it. Just finish it.
Potholes.
Like,
think, bro, as an African.
Bro. Yeah. There are potholes in Kettering.
No. These are not potholes. These are small dumps. Small here. You know what a pothole in Africa is? Oh, you're from Abuja. It's the Abuja boys. They know nothing about potholes. Yeah, if you're from Lagos and Kampala, you will understand what a pothole is. All right.
My last and final question.
Okay.
Right? It's not going to be a question.
Go ahead.
It's going to be a tongue twister.
Okay.
And you're going to recite it. You're going to read it very fast.
Okay.
Without making a mistake.
Let's try. Let's go.
Okay. So you say the sun.
The sun
shall
soon
shine. Then you say that fast. Say that quickly.
The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon. The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon. Oh god damn! The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon. Man. Sound like I'm in rush hour 5. The sun shall soon.